fucking microphone. So, this is where we are on the show today. We probably spent about 7-ish hours on this. Lady with a sword made of glass, so you see through. In the future, I will add some more white in there to kind of. If the white will not going to be added soon enough, those little holes, little white spaces will close. So it's kind of like urgent-ish in a sense. It needs to heal, and then once it heals, we can come back and add some more. So what's been used so far? I used what did I use? Endless. Use that endless black again for the black, and as you can see, it looks pretty black. I used many colors for the colors. I can't name them all. Saying that, I probably, if I need to explain in few words, I did outline these with really thin lines, so those lines will kind of fade away and disappear. Here, I spent more with the liner. These outlines I outlined with a 14 liner, colored in with 15 mag and round shader, where I couldn't get with a 15 mag, but majority of 15 mag. Same here, outline with a 7 or 9, and then what I could color in with 15 mag I did. When it comes to face, majority of color is this color called Coral by world famous ink. That's it. That is the pinkness, the redness, what you see there. Some places, as you can see, I did add some black in there or underneath. Yellow eyes, nice and goldy. I did want to get this space a little bit darker, but I kind of didn't have ink mixed for that, and then we'll make that darker in the future. That's for sure. For the yellow golds, I did mix few, so it's not just one color of gold. It's gonna be some places more yellowish, some places more orangish. It's kind of like, so it doesn't look boring. There you can see two separated colors, and then that yellow, that was pretty cool. I made it that glow on the face. What else? As you can see, the cobweb, he had that, and then this little guy, he also had that before. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make some smokes on him, as in like almost like she has the hair flowy there. We're gonna make his cloak more flowy up and then flowy down. So those two are gonna be kind of merged together, but keep them separate in a sense. We don't know what to do with inside. That's not really a thought yet. So if you turn back, this one here, put like a more bluish color, faded out into that. What else? Majority of the face, I used 15 mag to blend it all. A little bit round shaders here and there, but majority was 15 mag. The nose was interesting. I had to do with round shader the bigger blocky areas, with the liner small areas, but then with the 15 mag, all the big areas summarizing all together. Same with lips. I think I used like 4 or 5 different needles to get the ink in, but I don't know which ones. The hair here, that needs to still go some blue. We need some green inside the leaves. So it's kind of like 80% done, I think it is. It's a fairly big piece and quite saturated. So in the future, we'll do some more. Yeah, ink wise, well, setup wise, you can see the black, the dark one, that was dark red plus white, a little bit pinkish color. I probably can go closer. Some orange. So these are the ones I use for the skin more. That's the coral. But then some places he had some yellowy tones. So I dipped those two together to mix that one. That was the skin color, and that's the blue. So I merged them two together to give that skinny blue color, because some areas had like a cold color. And then you can see it's like a war zone of like liner, 15 mag. Yellow ones are yellow ends are round shaders. I think that was like 14. That was 7 or 9. I think that was also 9 round shader inside there now. And that's about it. Then water. He was watching movies all day, and I was blasting. So you can actually say a few words about pain, how you felt.
Can I get a sip of water before I start?
Yeah. The man needs some water. So yeah, here you can see what it's gonna look like all in the end. We still gonna shade that one up there. The hands needs to be more shaded. The body needs to have more color. There you can see the green is gonna be in there more, and the hair itself has like a bluey color. So it's nice where it has like cold elements and warm elements. So here goes Sean.
Yeah, pain was fucking horrible. It was alright for the first 5 hours. It was fine, and then when we started getting towards all these yellows, as you can see, we're going in all the areas we've previously tattooed. So that hurt a little bit, but other than that, it was alright. Probably the easiest one I've had on my arms, without numbing cream. So it's been good.
It probably was less painful as well without numbing cream.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend numbing cream. I used numbing cream for this one. We did. How long ago was that? Like 6 months maybe?
Yeah. About half a year ago, yeah.
Yeah. But that was horrible because when it wore off, the pain was disgusting.
Did you use that as well?
Yeah, I used it for this, but Zig got this done in like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So the numbing cream was still.
One, no?
Yeah, no, that one was the first one.
And that fast.
Oh, fast.
One.
Yeah. So the numbing cream was still numb, and then when we were on lunch break, I put loads of numbing cream on the forearm and stuff, so I didn't have to feel shit.
I think that was the same day, when I did that and did the background.
Yeah. So on the same day as this one, Zig got done all this background shading there, so we freehanded all these spirals on. Blended them in really nice with all the other tattoos that I've got. Yeah.
Cleaned up and made the sleeve, no?
Yeah. All we got now is these gaps here as well. So he's left like a little ghost line here just so we can sort of see where he's going to finish up from. But yeah, real nice, pain-free, apart from when the numbing cream wore off. But I would recommend not using it. This was sound. I'd say the whole thing was about maybe like a 5, 6 out of 10, and then towards the very end it got to like a 7.5. 10's being burnt alive, so I'm not going to go 10. Yeah, mint, buzzing with it. Looks amazing.
Nice one.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, oh, the sound.